welcome to DKR Texas Memorial Stadium. He's Tyler Feldman. I'm Jeff Jones. And Tyler, we've been there, done that before, and that's usually a good thing in the sports world. But this time, we've seen Texas take an early lead over a good team and give it up before. That's exactly what we saw today in this 32-24 loss to Oklahoma State.
Jeff, when Steve Sarkisian came onto the 40 acres, his team motto was all gas, no brakes. Well, I think after that loss last week against Oklahoma and today against Oklahoma State, that motto should be tweaked a little bit. It should say all gas, an occasional break or two. The Horns, they outscored the Sooners and Cowboys by a combined 22 points in the first half, only to get outscored by a combined 37 points in the second half. So what needs to change? I'll let the Longhorns answer that question.
For us as a team to go where we want to go, we can't just hold on. We get a lead, something doesn't go our way, and we harbor a little bit of the negative thoughts.
Just the negative thoughts, from the plays before, we can't think about that. And we see to, keep moving forward and understand that the play that we're in is the most important thing.
Those negative thoughts creep into cautious play, uncertainty, and ultimately errors.
We just have to do a better job as a team of just having positive self-talk and just moving on to the next play.
Casey Thompson, always calm, cool, win or lose. He had two of those self-inflicted mistakes, though, throwing an interception that got returned for a touchdown in the first half, then on the Horns' final drive, throwing his second and final interception.
Yeah, and they told us after the game that those offensive mistakes actually contribute to defensive failures. The defense hung strong for the majority of this game, but Coach Sark said if you have 3 and out after 3 and out after 3 and out committed by your offense, well, that puts a whole lot of strain on that defense, and even if you're the 85 Bears, eventually you're going to give something up.
You can't go 4 and out 4 times in a row, 3 and out, I think it was 4 times in a row, and expect those guys just to keep holding up and keep holding on. And ultimately the dam broke.
Defense is coming out there and stopping them, but then it's on us to score the ball. When we start getting 3 and outs, then it's like, we're not doing our jobs.
We did not play very good complementary football again, late into the third quarter and then in the fourth quarter. We just didn't.
So complementary football is the goal, and the Horns now have a bye week to put that goal into practice and to get healthy. A key offensive player was dealing with a pretty big issue today.
Yeah, Casey Thompson, Jeff, after the game, described bone bruising and some ligament straining in his throwing thumb. He said he had been dealing with it all week ahead of the Oklahoma State game. That bye week critical for your starting quarterback.
Bone bruise and ligament strain, that does not sound fun at all. Neither does the concussion that DeMarvion Overshone sustained. Hopefully both of those guys are back and healthy and ready for the October 30th showdown at Baylor.